It started because I was in the Navy for a few years, and in the Navy I had multiple jobs, and one of them I was a firefighter because we were on a tanker with aviation fuel and diesel fuel and then all this other type stuff. And so we had to have special training beyond what we got at boot camp. The 29th day of 1977, I became chief and started running as the chief. And then, of course, right off the bat, what did we have? The great blizzard of 78, where we had so many people trapped as far as couldn't get out the lanes, couldn't do whatever. So we had to improvise and overcome a lot of things during that time period. So I really got more and more involved in it and get some time, get some more help. So I went to paramedic school, became a paramedic back then in 81. Then in 82 we were a paramedic service, and just kept going through all the different things you do as far as the fire department. And in the process we took on females into the EMS service, then we took them on into the fire service because I seen the need for that. I'm a firm believer that there are people can do both jobs, whether you're male or female. I did, one of my best times I guess is I pulled a woman out of a burning garage and all, and that was quite a deal. And I have been in charge of some of the biggest fires in this region, and in some cases they weren't mine, but they got dropped on me to be the in-charge person. But everything was great because I went to training to learn, okay? When it was a weekend class or whatever it was, and some we had to pay for and some you had to drive a long ways, whatever. And there was many different conferences over here. When you've been in this many years, it definitely makes you think of everything you have done, when you're starting to wind down and all that. I'll be moving on. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but at my age, it's probably a little harder to get up on some of these calls and climb ladders, but as of right now I still do it because we're short people. We still do those things. And if anybody really is watching this video, if you could take time to look into joining a department as a volunteer, or even if you want to go ahead and get the full as far as the training for fire and EMS, it would be outstanding because in the future there's going to be a lot of jobs available.